Okay.
Eychimo 100, may making approach altimeter tree 0.07, continuous climb.
I cannot get Toby to work. And I've also noticed I've lost my cockpit in my jets. And it does not appear to me that DirectX 12 is an improvement. In fact, my frame rates are less. But I'm using it directly for flight.
The Wiccan. That's not the new copter.
No, it's not. I haven't got that far yet. I've been trying to get Toby eye tracking to work, and I can't. Oh, shit. That's what happens when you're flying in clouds. But I can't. I've tried everything to get Toby working. It just is not happening. Just is not happening. I don't. Maybe they need that game hub thing they use, and like Elite Dangerous to get it to work. I don't know.
Ready at runway 9 or straight out departure.
But
The Wiccan. Just like the other night you crashed the plane.
yes, I'm good at that when I'm not paying attention. See, and you notice my cockpits are blank now. Their gauges are not working. Whoa. Okay, what's the deal here? This is being real sensitive. But you'll notice none of the gauges are working. Well, the gauges themselves, I guess, are. It's just that the so that's probably going to take an update from DC Designs. Which is not that big a deal. I know HUD even.
The Wiccan. You crashed the other night and was paying attention. The Wiccan. LOL.
Well, when you're low to the ground making turns in clouds, you know, you just can't see the ground. The time I saw it in the water, it was too late. And I definitely got stutters now that I didn't have before using DirectX 12. But they do claim it's a work in progress, so...
The Wiccan. Excuses, excuses.
I didn't program it now.
Eychimo 100, did you hear my last transmission?
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Okay. Oh, shit. It's not going to work because it hasn't been updated. Okay, hang on here. Oh, it's not going to let me pull it up. Okay, DirectX 12 is not working right. See, I can't switch. Should be able to switch to voice attack, and I cannot.
The Wiccan. No, but you're flying it and I'm hearing is excuses on why you're crashing, LOL.
Okay, so I cannot fix.
Eychimo 100, did you copy?
Yeah, I copied. Why isn't that staying on?
Q West Tower, Eychimo 100, frequency change.
Well, I was just taking a bath. It wasn't really a crash. Plane was getting dirty. Yeah. Plus, I've got no instruments. That kind of sucks. It's not like I can look at the HUD and see how far off the ground I am. It's kind of, weather's kind of bad down here in Key West.
The Wiccan. I thought I smelled something down here.
And this clouds are laying right on the ground. Water, or whatever you want to call it. They are right down on the water. Like I say, I have no altimeter here. Yeah, visibility's not real good.
Brickyard tree 6321 3 miles northwest inbound on Ave runway Niner approach. Brickyard tree 632 Key West Tower. Altimeter tree 0.07 wind 0 tree 6 at 14. Cleared on Ave runway Niner approach. Cleared on Ave runway Niner approach Brickyard tree 632.
Yeah, I would not say frame rates are better using DirectX 12. In fact, I'll say they're down.
Key West Tower,
And I don't know what's the deal why I can't get Toby working.
Allegiant 2501 contact Navy key approach on 126.575. Good day.
I have changed no settings.
126.575 for Allegiant 2501.
Yeah, so you got a big stutter there. Yeah, frame rates are definitely not better. I'll probably switch it back to DirectX 11. Because yeah, frame rates are definitely down. They are not as good as they were. And I wonder if that has anything to do without the instruments being grayed out.
The Wiccan. Yet I got to get streaming on YouTube again so you can watch me. Sarah just asked if you watched me play yet.
know you haven't been on. Or at least when I've been on.
Brickyard tree 632 and 0 tree 6 at 14. Cleared to land runway 9er. Cleared to land runway 9er, Brickyard tree 632.
The Wiccan. Don't wreck.
No, I can see the ground now. Although, I might decide the plane needs another wash job. Yeah, I'm taking them under 1,000 feet, but I don't really know. But I'm fairly close. And it is raining, I see on the canopy. But yeah, frame rates are definitely down. Oh, it did not like me throttling up. It really jumped straight. Chopped the frame rates.
Altimeter tree 0 decimal 04 wind 0 tree 6 at 14. Cleared on at runway 9 approach. Cleared on at runway 9 approach, Allegiant 2501.
Don't stall. No, I'm not going to do a flame out. This plane is a lot of fun to fly. Yeah, isn't that great? Yeah, they're definitely having a rain day down here today. not. I don't pay for it. All you have to do is you only can stream to 2 at a time, but I stream to Twitch and YouTube. But it is free if you only use it for 2 streams. It's when you do more than 2 stream to 2 places where you have to start paying. Well, they claim they worked on the weather. I don't know that the clouds look any different.
Weekend 1. It tried to charge me when I tried to use it for OBS.
You should not have to. Make sure the stream key is for restream. You got to put OBS's. You got to put your restream stream key on it. But yeah, I'm not paying. I'm not using OBS at this time, but I do use OBS. I'm using my Radeon software to stream right now. But yeah, make sure you set it up that you're streaming through Restream and let Restream control and hook up YouTube and Twitch to Restream. And it'll go through their hub.
I got the AMD software to work last night now to try and stream with it.
I can't do anything fancy with it like you can do with OBS, but right now I'm streaming off it. I have it hooked into Restream. And you probably can get a lot fancier with it than I do, but I just, when I'm just streaming off the monitor, it just makes it easy, and it does a really good job of carrying frame rates, or at least what I'm running at. Yeah, I'd imagine next day or two, DC Designs will update these aircraft. And it could be a DirectX 12 issue why I have no cockpit instrumentation. Why the MFDs aren't working. And like I say, I have not figured out how to get Tobii eye tracking working. Yeah, see, my frame rates when I'm getting close to the ground are really dropping. And they weren't doing that before in DirectX 11. I mean, they would drop a little bit, but I'm dropping under 30 frames per second when I'm getting close to the ground, and it never did that.
Quicken 1. DirectX 12 has a bug when to meet things are trying to render, it does cause a frame rate drop. I was looking things up on it.
Yeah, like I say, they claim it's a work in progress, so it's just not quite there yet. I think for the time being, except for testing it, I think I'll switch it back to 11. But they're probably trying to get some input how it's working. before they make more tweaks.
Quicken 1. How to get the AMD software to work. When I'm done the install, I had to check the box and said uninstall the old AMD drivers. That way it started out fresh and then it worked.
Yeah, you should, it should uninstall them itself, actually. Well, in your case, didn't you have HP? So, yeah, it had to uninstall HP's drivers. I'm sure that it was using their own drivers. Yeah, frame rates definitely aren't as good, especially lower to the ground. Seems like you get a little altitude, it cleans up.
Well, I have the AMD drivers. It's just for some reason it was just updating the drivers. It wasn't removing the old ones, so I can't revert back to the old drivers. It just has the AMD one, so now whenever it updates it'll be with the software.
Yeah. The AMD software does check for driver updates every day. Well, damn near every time you turn the computer on and check. Yeah, frame rates aren't as good either. At this altitude, even in the cloud mass, I normally get 50 frames per second, and I'm closer to 40. With stutters. It is stuttering on occasion. Yeah, I'm at 17,000 feet. So definitely frame rates aren't up there yet. And DirectX 12 should be giving me better frame rates, not less. Let's see if I can get all the way over this mess. These clouds are very tall, over 30,000 feet. Don't have a monitor stand. I actually have my monitors. I have wall mounts. Oh, look at all the traffic. Yeah, I actually have wall mounts.
Colorful tree. OF14 nice.
Yep.
Key West Tower, Brickyard
Colorful tree.
49211, 3 miles northwest.
Has it got a
inbound
cockpit?
runway 9 or approach.
Yeah, but this patch, it broke the,
Key West Tower.
it broke the MFDs.
Cleared on at runway 9
So I got to wait for a patch for it to bring them back online. The HUD and everything in this plane does work. It's just not working now with this patch.
Cleared on at runway 9 or approach. Brickyard 4921.
Even the mirrors work. Now it is not study level. It is not exactly like the real plane. They admit that. They don't lie about it.
Colorful tree. Oof, sad face, it looks like a really nice model. Is it free?
No, this one is made by DC Designs. I think it's $35. Yeah, this is a purchasable add-on. It's not a... But it really is a lot of fun. I've had a blast with this plane. And I've got the F-15 too, but I prefer this one.
Colorful tree. Once you have landed, could you show me the F-18?
Yeah, we can do, you know, don't even have to land to that. I brought it out once, and the frame rates in it are awful.
I want to see the copter.
All right, let me switch planes here to the, see, I can easily switch planes to the new F-18. Yeah, I pulled it on earlier, and the damn thing had terrible frame rates. Now, I don't know what the deal with that is, but let me find it here. Here it is. Just put it in the air, make it easier. Yeah, frame rates were less than 30 in it. I don't know if it was where I was at, or I really don't know. Now this one's free. Comes with Microsoft. Now see, their HMDs are working.
Quicken 1. I will be on when I get home.
However, afterburners don't light up. See this? You don't see any thrust with it. You notice the F-14, the F-15, you can see the jets. But they may have put in an afterburner switch, but I don't have hooked up to. But frame rates are god awful. I don't know why. But they really aren't very good. But this one's free with the update.
Quicken 1. DirectX 12.
Yes, I'm running DirectX 12. And like I say, I'll probably switch it back to 11 because... But no, this is just pretty bad frame rates.
Are the buttons clickable or are they in-op like most on the 747? Last time I played it wasn't really usable.
Some things are usable, some things aren't. See this? You can switch things not implemented. Some things are, some things aren't. You can adjust the HUD color, not the color, but you can, but some things are, you can do cold startups, and all that kind of stuff. All the engine stuff works. Autopilot and all that will work. I don't know where it's at in this plane. I have no idea where the autopilot and stuff is. But some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. It's pretty much like any cockpit in the game, unless it's study level.
Eject.
No, I ain't jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. But yeah, I know frame rates are really, really low. And it probably does have an afterburner switch instead of on the throttle somewhere. I'd have to look it up.
Do you think they will ever add a mode for guns and missiles? Separate from online.
Now I have
Even more.
the F-15 will actually.
Crash, it might as well jump out and live LOL.
My Corsair and F-15, F-14, they'll actually fire guns, but they don't do anything except flash. I mean, you can't do any damage. I don't know if they'll add damage states to this. Maybe somewhere in the future, who knows. Yeah, see, frame rates, geez, they're terrible. And we're way off the ground. They should be really good, but they're not. I can see the tail hook hanging down there. Yeah, see, frame rates are way below what the Tomcat was. Way below. And that could be just that I'm in DirectX 12. The only way I can switch it back to 11 is to close the game and reopen it. You can't switch APIs on the fly. But yeah, see, right now I'm getting 20 frames per second, and I normally get 50. And some of that's, I think, DirectX 12, and the rest of it is this particular airplane has got terrible frame rates. Mirrors work, I see. See that the mirrors are working. So I don't know. Yeah, I am going to crash it with this frame rate. It's hard to judge. Yeah, I'll have to try it running it at DirectX 11 and see if this plane's performance is any better. This is the worst performing frame rate plane I've been in since I've had Microsoft Flight Sim. This is really bad. Yeah, I think they needed to do some more work on this thing. textures on the plane don't seem as good as DC Designs did with theirs. DC Designs, the F-14 and the F-15 look real. This plane doesn't look real to me. Yeah, frame rates are terrible. And it doesn't matter what altitude I'm at either. A lot of times you get away from the ground, if you're getting bad frame rates, they'll pick up, but it's not getting over 20 regardless. Yeah, it's just not getting frame rates. They've got something that's not quite right with it. It needs some work. But it's pretty enough in the cockpit. But yeah, that's frame rates are awful. Now, one of my most favorite airplanes is the World War II Corsair. It is a blast, and it's a beast to fly. It's hard to land. It's hard to take off. Just the nature of the plane was that way in real life, and it's that way in this sim too. You get it below 120 knots, 120 mile an hour, it does not want to fly. Period. Does not like flying at low speeds. Once you get it to speed, it runs really good. And since we can do it, we'll find where's Black Sheep. Black Sheep Squadron. And because it is just so much fun, let's find a little airport out of the right way, out of the rain. Shouldn't be too big a airport. That's too big. Let's pick a small one. Yeah, that's all right. Hopefully the frame rates aren't too bad. Now we're going to have to lower the wings and everything on this. This plane is a carrier plane. It used to fold up when it was carrier based. This is the plane you saw in Black Sheep Squadron when that was on TV. This is the plane. Come on. And like I say, this plane is a beast at low speeds. It's just a beast. Thought I'd pick clear sky. Yeah, see, it's just not running real smooth at on DirectX 12. Okay, first thing we need to do, we'll go ahead and start it up. If I can get to, boy, it's just not going to let me, is I might have to put it in DirectX 11 because it's going to give me a pain in the ass. It's just not going to let me out of the screen. See, it won't even let me out of this screen. Will not let me out of the screen. Yep, won't do it. Yeah, this is since the patch. See, I can't even tab out and stay out. As soon as I click something, it just locks me in. Arrgh. Okay, we might as well fix this. Put it back on 11 because this is getting aggravating. Okay, we're going to stop it from here. Yeah, see, I can't even get to my software. It will not let me off. Even though it says it's off the screen, it won't let me off the screen. So we're going to go ahead and quit for a while and fix this because this is driving me nuts. And we'll put it back on DirectX 11. And well, I already looked it up, so I don't know why. But see, to get to my other programs, I've actually got to exit the game because it won't let me stay out of screen. Now, it's never done that before.